All right. Who Dat Nation in the house? It's game day, folks. It's game day. We got the Rams in LA. Revenge. We will kick their ass. But we got some breaking news. I don't know when this happened exactly. Breaking news, Sean Payton, 5-year contract extension to stay with the Saints post-Drew Brees era. How big is this? Pretty damn big. We got the best coach in the NFL, and now we get to keep him for another 5 years on top of what he's got left. I think he's got maybe 2 years left after 5 years. So, big news, and I give props to my team. What more motivation can you have on top of all the shit that the Rams gave us, on top of all the shit that the NFL has given us, on top of all the shit that the refs have given us? It's like we have to beat the refs every damn week. It ain't even funny. So, I give props to the Saints organization for signing our coach to a 5-year extension. Hopefully, we have him for life until the day he wants to retire. He don't coach nowhere else. Strictly a Saints man. Now what we need to do is get Jeff Ireland signed to a long-term extension too, because we all know Jeff Ireland was the mastermind in drafting Michael Thomas, Kamara, all of them players. Because, you know, Mickey Loomis and Sean Payton had a bad history with the draft for a few years. So, we all know that without Jeff Ireland, I don't know if any of this would happen. So, Jeff Ireland needs to get a big contract extension. I don't care. You make him the general manager, whatever. Give him just as much power as Mickey Loomis. Make him the extraordinary. Make up a title for Jeff Ireland if you have to. It really doesn't matter. But you know, the cornerstone is laid. We got our coach for 5-year extension, and I think he had another year or two off of this last contract he signed, if I remember right. So we have him for at least 5 more years, probably longer. So hopefully we keep him for years to come. Now we got to work on that Drew Brees extension for at least another 2 or 3 years. Now we got to get that one off the ball. And then we got to start paying Ryan Ramczyk. You know, there's going to come a point where we're going to have to pay our players. Anzalone, he does good, but I don't see him fitting in the Saints' plan. So if you got to jettison anybody, jettison him. And Ken Crawley's trash and P.J. Williams is trash. Get rid of them. We don't need them. But yeah, it's big news. Jay Glazer reported on Fox that Peyton signed it. Mike Triplett confirmed it. All the other media. So it's perfect timing that this happens with us playing LA. And I think the Rams are going to lose, obviously. The Saints are going to kick their ass. I think it's going to be like 45-17. That's just me being optimistic. It might be a close game. You know, the refs are going to try to rig this shit because it's in L.A. They're going to pull all kinds of bells and whistles. I guarantee you, it better not be them 2 referees that win that NFC Championship game. Because if that's the case, they ought to just walk off the field and say, fuck it, we ain't playing. Because they're going to have conspiracies out the ass against us. And there's no way in hell I'm going to deal with a rigged stuff like that that's rigged. So, it's crazy. But, yeah. I don't know if anybody else is streaming right now about this, but it's big news to me. You know, Saints, I tell you what, Tom Benson in his latter years stepped up. Gail Benson is stepping up. She's proven that she's diehard. She's proven that she's in this for the long haul. You know, she's definitely in this for the long haul. Now, maybe this is Mickey Loomis that did this. But, ultimately, Gail Benson got the final say. But, yes, we need to start locking these people up. Cap friendly. So, my advice is to sign Jeff Ireland. Get him to a contract extension. Don't let that man leave. I'm telling you, he was the catalyst for drafting Thomas, Kamara, all these players we got now on our roster. He put a birdie in their ear and said, "Draft that dude." Draft. I'm sure everybody knew who they were and was going to think about it anyway. But I give much credit. As much credit as I give to Sean Payton, and even a lot to Mickey Loomis, I give Jeff Ireland all the credit in the world, because before that, we had the shittiest drafts in the world. I mean, I can't even remember half of them damn drafts we had that sucked. 3 or 4 years wasted, 3 7-9s. Ever since then, we had a good year 2 years ago. We did the 13-3 or 14-2, whatever it was last year. This year, hopefully 15-1, 16-0. Optimistic on that, because I don't see us losing. I don't. Not only do we have to beat the opposing team, we have to beat the fucking referees every week. They cheated us out of 15 seconds last week. That game should have never came down to a field goal. We should have won by 6 points easily, maybe more. Alvin Kamara didn't fumble the fucking football. That was not a fumble, but they credited him with a fumble, but he didn't fumble. I mean, these damn referees need to fucking I don't know. They got to do something, because this is absolutely BS. I'm tired of NFL screwing my damn team. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. So, and I look forward to seeing the game today and seeing us kick some ass. Definitely. The Who Dat Nation is strong. We got more fans. LA's going to play in the Coliseum. Coliseum seats like 100,000. The LA Coliseum, the Rams ain't going to sell a Coliseum out. The fucking Raiders in the 80s couldn't do it in their heyday. There's no way the Rams are going to sell it out. They're going to get 20, 30,000, maybe. The Coliseum's going to be full of Who Dats. It's going to be full of Who Dats cheering. Until LA gets their new stadium, they ain't going to have home field advantage. They're going to be an outsider. They're not going to feel like they have home field. The Who Dat Nation has the home field advantage. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? I wasn't thinking of coming on, but then I saw the breaking news, and I said, you know what? I got to get on here for a few minutes before the game. Hopefully my internet doesn't screw up like last time, because the whole freaking game last week, my internet was lagging. I couldn't do nothing. So that's 5 years. He signed the contract extension a few years ago. So I think he's got like a year or two left on that one. So I don't know if they redid that one or what. But he's at least got another 5 years. So that's a good thing. So we need to get all the Who Dats on here. We need to get some more Who Dats. I want a Who Dat push to 1,000. At 229, we need to push that to 1,000. So I can help my friend monetize this channel, because he's poor mouthing as it is. And I'm coming closer and closer to monetizing mine. I'm only about 250 off. 220 off. So that would take a miracle there. But, yep. It's crazy. I was trying to get Mr. Andrew here from the Who Dat discussion. He's taking care of something right now. So at the Who Dat discussion on Twitter, that's his handle, of course. And he rose pretty fast on here. I was inactive for a while. He went skyrocketed. So now I got to play catch up with him. We got to play catch up with him. And there's only a few Saints podcasts I will listen to. There's one of them I don't go in anymore because they don't acknowledge you. If they don't acknowledge you, then I don't really feel welcome in there. I'm waiting for Fourth Down on D to do her videos again. I don't know if she's done hers. I'm waiting for her to do hers. Of course, like I said, at Who Dat discussion, Andrew, WDN chat line. They want me to be a guest on their show. I think I can do it this Wednesday if they want me on. I don't know. I get pretty popular in the Who Dat Nation community. I'm just one person. I'm really nobody. I'm just a person. Of course, in that TTC crap that JP got me in, there's a few morons in that like to talk shit and they mumble. You can't even hear that dude mumble. I don't even know what's his name. I think his name's the Queer Master or something. I don't really know what the dude's name is. It is funny as hell. He mumbles. I can't hear him. I got my volume full blast. I can't hear this dude. He's like, I owned you, man. First of all, I can't even hear that dude. It's like, how can you own somebody you can't hear? I can't hear you. I can't respond to your messages. That whole thing's a joke. They think they know what they're doing with their teams. Their teams suck. The 49ers are trash. Everybody knows that. They got Garoppolo, but nah. They think they're making the playoffs this year? Nah. They ain't making shit. They in the division with the Rams, the Seahawks, and the other team. Pops out my mom right now. They ain't making. 49ers are going to be bottom feeder. Oh, they're Cardinals. Maybe the Cardinals will be bottom feeders, but 49ers ain't making the playoffs. You know. And I got that $500 easy bet, which I don't even know if he's going to actually pay me. If the Saints, he bet me $500 the Saints will not make the playoffs. I tell him, I bet you $500 they will. So that's easy $500, but I doubt he'll pay me because, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, today's game, you know, the Rams, they were watching the Texans game. They were watching to see what we can do. This would be the perfect play to run a reverse or a pitch back, get Taysom Hill in there, put Bridgewater on one side, put Breeze on the other, and throw to either Breeze or Bridgewater. I would like to see Bridgewater get at least 2 snaps, and I would like to see, well, of course, Taysom's going to get his snaps. We ain't got to worry about that. I want to see Bridgewater get on the field for at least 1 or 2 snaps. Not necessarily throwing the ball. I just want to see him on as a decoy. I want Drew Brees to score a receiving touchdown today, period. Everybody's talking about, the national media is talking about, you need to forget about that blown call. They keep bringing the fucking thing up every 2 minutes. Watching today's game, you watch. Every 5 seconds, they're going to show that footage. Every 5 seconds, they're going to talk about it. But they want the Saints to forget it. And you want to know what's even more piece of shit? That piece of shit Colin Cowherd signed a $6 million extension today with Fox Sports. That dude is the most hating Saints guy of all. Colin Cowherd. He hates New Orleans. He hates us so bad. He talks shit about everybody. You know, it's not even funny. And then the whole victim in all of this, and I got props for Seth Dunlap, but I mean, especially in this day and age, when you come out as being gay, that's fine, but you're going to have to accept criticism. Not everybody accepts that. But when you attack Drew Brees, and not the way he attacked him, but when you say stuff about our quarterback, it's going to piss off a lot of people, you know. And then he takes a leave of absence from his job. He posts on this thing, well, I make people mad every night by doing my radio show. Do your fucking job. You know the best way to get back at these people? If you have haters, do your show. You know what he's doing? He's doing the exact opposite. He takes a leave of absence. He says, I'll be back. I don't see it. I don't see Seth Dunlap coming back. I think he's gonna resign and he's gonna go back to Washington. You know, and I like Seth Dunlap. I've met him several times. He's a hell of a person. He's part of the Who Dat Nation. But listening to the pregame, it's going to be awfully tough not to listen to him with Steve Court today. You know, but he made the choice to come out and say everything and then write his open letter to Drew Brees, basically attacking Drew Brees for backing up stuff that he didn't know anything about. It's not Drew Brees' fault. You know, I'm sure his agents or this or that come up to him and says, do this, do that, whatever. But all Drew Brees wanted to do was do a Bible study for kids, bring your Bibles to school, and then they want to turn it into a whole hoopla crap. You know, and that still pisses me off. So I seriously doubt, and I really hope Seth Dunlap returns. I just don't see it. I don't see it. He's going to let these people run him out of town. You think about it. In the back of his mind, you know, whoever hacked that WWL radio feed, it probably wasn't even a WWL employee, and they're not going to find out. It's very hard to trace that. You know, even if they do find out, what the hell are you possibly going to do to this person? You can fire him. You could put him in jail. Is that going to bring back the fact that, you know, all of this started? No. So what that tweet was, it was wrong, you know, to call him that derogatory name, obviously. And like I said, I really hope, because I listen to Seth Dunlap. I listen to him every night. I sincerely hope he comes back. You know, but I've seen situations like this before. They run, they hide, and they go, you never see him again. Yeah, he put out sort of a public statement. I don't know. But he, of all people, should know. You're going to have your haters. You're going to have your, you know, being on the radio. You're not going to be loved. Shit, not everybody in the world likes me. You think I care? Not really. You know, you're not going to have 100% non-haters. You're going to have your haters in life. There are people out there that just hate. I don't know. It is what it is. Also, I did this on JP's channel. I probably shouldn't have did it on JP's channel. You know. Yeah. It is great news. I was on a certain stream last week, and all of a sudden, after 4 or 5 years, he gets mad because the players are kneeling for the national anthem. My whole question to him was, where the fuck was he for the last 4 or 5 years? They've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. He had no problem with this shit last year or the year before. All of a sudden, I go into a stream and I say, hey, what's going on? Who that? And he's like, fuck you, who that? Fuck Drew Brees. He started this shit, blah, 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 blah. And he goes on me and he fucking bans me from his channel. You know what? Fucking bullshit. You know, and someone in his own fucking stream brings this point up. They've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. You explain to me why the fuck has a military person, I get it. I get that. I get it's offensive to you for players kneeling because you're in the military. I get that point. But explain to me why, after 5 years or 4 years, whatever the hell it's been, why is it offensive to you now? When they did it all, hey, he's a Cowboys fan. Oh, he was a Cowboys fan. He's like, boycott the NFL. Yo, that's a bullshit. Why now? Did he go through last season with rose-colored glasses? Did he not open his fucking eyes and see what's going on? They've been doing this for years. Now all of a sudden he's like, fuck Drew Brees, that blah, blah, blah. He called my quarterback derogatory names saying Drew Brees started the shit. No, it was Colin Kaepernick that started this shit. And you know what? I ain't going back on this goddamn channel anymore. Fuck him. How dare he insult my damn quarterback and say the Saints started all this shit when everybody knows it was Colin Kaepernick and that rich kid with the silver spoon in his mouth. So, and I ain't naming this damn channel, and he probably will see this damn video. You know, and it is what it is. And I got my opinion, and he's got his opinion. But I'm not going to let anybody slander my team or my quarterback. Drew Brees has not done anything wrong. That man has. You can't find dirt on Drew Brees. There's just no dirt to find on Drew Brees. He's done everything right. He's the best quarterback you can have. You will never have another Drew Brees, period. As far as anything, winning, this and that, nothing. You will never find a quarterback as good or better as Drew Brees ever. And for this fat fuck son of a bitch to sit there in his fucking home and start talking about this shit now, He had his rose-colored glasses on the entire fucking year last year, apparently. All of a sudden in week 2, now all of a sudden he ain't watching NFL. Now he's boycotting. Now he's doing this. Yeah, he'll be. You can't believe him. He ain't got an ounce of fucking credibility in his brain right now. Seriously. So, and I don't care if he does watch this or not. You don't fucking attack my quarterback. You want to get pissed off? You go after Colin Kaepernick and that rich fun. You go after the 49ers fans. Don't come after the Saints. Don't be saying Drew Brees started all this shit and blah, blah, blah. You need to know your fucking facts. That's what I wanted to say on JP's stream. But unfortunately, as much as I like JP, he turned it into a circus for him to get views. I don't know. And I'm not saying that his haters were right. They're not right. But, I had that stream and he changed the name and the title and just did what he wanted. I mean, it's his stream. It's his channel. He can do what he wants, and that's fine. I'm just not throwing myself out there on his channel anymore. I'm still supporting him because he's a fellow who dat, and he likes the content, and I'm sure he'll watch this video. But I'm not putting myself on a limb like that anymore. That should have been done on this channel. It shouldn't have been done on a TTC because those TTC idiots, those morons, they want to turn it to everything else. And they want to get on a Saints channel and complain that, oh, we got to sit here and watch all these Saints fans. What's a Saints fucking channel? What do you expect? When you go on a Saints channel, what do you want? Apparently they get pissed because they don't see Giants fans on there. But yeah, that's a couple of topics I wanted to get off my chest because it just pisses me off in general. And I ain't gonna be like corny. I ain't gonna be like Cornelius and not back up what I speak. If someone invites me to a panel, I'm gonna jump on the fucking panel. I'm not gonna sit here and hide with my legs with my head tucked between my legs. I'm not like that. So if this gets seen by this person, hit me up. More than welcome to talk about it. Maybe it was a spur of thing moment. He gets pissed off, and that's fine. We'll chalk it up to experience, whatever. I don't know. But to lash out on somebody who supports your channel, I've never donated it because obviously I don't have the money, but to lash out on someone who supports your channel like that and is there every night and every day is bullshit. And I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to stand for that BS. I will not stand for it. Drew Brees is probably one of the best American citizens we have. Sure, he ain't fought for our country. He ain't did this. He's a quarterback. He's a simple man. Sure. But I'm not going to stand for slandering my team. Period. I don't care what team you rep. I'm not going to stand for it. And we will beat the piss out of the Cowgirls in a few weeks. That's a promise. That's a promise. That is a guarantee. The Cowgirls are going down. Period. And I hope this person comes here and watches this stream. I really do. And I don't want anybody blocking this person or banning them or nothing. I want this person to come in on stream, and hopefully we have enough hoodats at the time. And I want them to sit there and freaking apologize for everything. I want them to sit there and say, oh, no, your team was the better team. Your team's superior, But he ain't going to do that. Why? Because I know this person. He's not going to do that. He's going to sit there and start bitching about stuff. Well, we beat you last year, blah, blah, blah. Well, fuck. Yeah, we can go to Jerry World. Like, we all know that game was rigged. 13-10. How was 13-10 an ass whooping? That was never defined. Oh, we whooped your ass last year. 13-10 is not an ass whooping. I'm sorry. 45-14. Remember that shit? Or 45-17. Remember that shit in 2006, 2007? That was an ass whooping. You want to talk about ass whoopings? We beat the Cowgirls 9 out of the last 12 times. He goes, no, you didn't. He goes, we beat y'all like 10 times in a row. I'm fucking looking at footballreference.com. I'm looking at the season. Yeah, the Cowboys have us in overall season record because they beat us a lot early, in the 60s and 70s and going up until the mid-80s. But we beat them 9 out of the last 12 times, I believe it was. And he's like, oh, that's full of shit. Look at the facts. Look at the history. Look at everything. Look at the history. So this dude's either dumb or fucking retarded or he's wearing rose-colored glasses. He put on his fucking blinders. He's not immune to the world around him that these players have been kneeling for years. Do I like them kneeling? No. Personally, my personal opinion is that they shouldn't even play the national anthem before any sporting event because it has nothing to do with sports. Play the national anthem when it's got something to do with, certain events. They don't play at every single sporting event because you're giving these idiots, you're giving these people time to do this crap. But that's just my personal opinion. It really doesn't matter to anybody else other than myself. So it's just my personal view on that whole thing. I've said it for years. National anthem has no business in football. I've just said it. It's just, they should just start the game. It is what it is. They take too much time sitting here singing this and that. I mean, So, sorry about all the ranting. But yeah, it's just something I had to get off my chest. It had to be addressed. Now, what I think of the Saints playing the Rams today? Well, I got Drew Brees and Michael Thomas in my fantasy. I couldn't get Kamara. I got a few others. I got Lutz, obviously. I lost my fantasy game last week by 50 points, even though we kicked ass. What I'm looking for today's game is exploit the defense. We gotta come out strong. We gotta take charge. We can't kick field goals. We have to score touchdowns. We have to put our foot on the accelerator. Drew Brees, no problem, should have at least 300, 400 yards passing. Kamara should easily have 100 yards, 150 yards total. Latavius Murray might get a touchdown again. He's on my fantasy team, but he's like a backup. I have to check the fantasy rosters. It's actually 12:50, so I forgot to update my roster. So I'm praying that whoever's playing is playing. We will see. Game comes on at 3:25. Next week, I have to work, unfortunately. I usually never work on Sundays. But my former boss decided to schedule me on a Sunday, but I'm going to try to get out of it. I'm going to try to switch days because I'm not missing any Saints games. If I don't have to, I'm not missing them. I will be at work for every LSU game. That's fine. But I ain't missing those Saints games. I'm going to make it my duty to not miss a Saints game. So, yeah, this was a little quick recap of everything. And I got to see what's what. But, yeah, I think we're going to win like 45-17. It might be a close game, though, so you never know. Also, props to Steven Rose, Houston Texans fan. He paid off his bet at 44 JP had. He was supposed to crack 12 eggs. He cracked 11 eggs over his head. Steven Rose is actually a nice person. He's a Texans fan, so, if y'all want to check out his channel, go ahead, feel free. You don't have to, but, yeah. And the Texans aren't our rivals anyway, so, he's actually a pretty good guy. I talked to him once, briefly. He paid off his bet. I wished him good luck the rest of the season. Even though the Texans probably won't get to the Super Bowl. They might make the playoffs, I don't know. But yeah, more props to him. He did hate week right. We pulled it out in the end. He gave props out to our team. Even though he said they still should have won, which, no. But that's one under the bridge. We got the Rams, 325. Memorial Coliseum. Be prepared for a major ass whooping. We will not lose that game. We will not go down with a fight. We will fight to the last man, woman, and child is on that field. They are not coming out with a W. It might be a high-scoring game. They are not coming out with that W. And I got the Saints defense on my roster this week. That's probably going to take a hit. But you know what? I'd rather lose in fantasy and win in real life. That's just how I look at it. That is just how I look at it overall. So we're going to be 2-0 after today. Then we're going to take care of Seattle. We're going to beat Michael Mullen's shitty-ass team. We're going to take care of that. And then the person I was talking about earlier, we're going to kick his Cowgirls team square in the ass. Now, I don't remember who we play after that, even though Jerry told me 50,000 times. I don't have it in front of me. But we are taking the NFL by storm this week. We got to not only beat the other team, we got to beat the refs too, because they're fucking idiots. The refs are actually being creative on ways to screw us. So we got to look for anything now, whether it's messing with the clock or not calling penalties. I want to see how creative the refs get today. I want to see how creative the refs get in trying to screw us. Because you can bet the fix is in. You can bet that Stan Kroenke, the owner of the Rams, and Sean McVay, they're in on it. I guarantee they went to Roger Goodell and said, hey, we need creative ways, because Sean McVay is supposed to be this mastermind offensive genius. I guarantee you they got together, they sat in a room, and they said, let's see, how can we fuck the Saints this week? Let's see. Can't do that. It's too obvious. We can't do that. At some point in time, whether it's the clock malfunction or something, a flag or something, and I wouldn't put it past them to pull another NFC Championship game bullshit on us. I would not put it past us. Past them. I wouldn't. So I'm going to sit there. Pre-game should be on already on the radio. I'm going to start listening to that. It probably actually came on at 11, so I actually missed the first hour or so probably, or 2 hours, but that's okay. I just wanted to come on real quick and report that Sean Payton's not coach for the next 5 years. Now we got to work on Drew Brees. Get that man signed for at least another 2-3 years. All the haters say he can't throw the deep pass. Full of shit. So, I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate Jerry. We got to get some more Who Dats in here. Hopefully it'll pick up soon in the near future. Share, like the page at WATWDN on Twitter. We are the Who Dat Nation Instagram. We are the Who Dat Nation Facebook. I might make another platform somewhere along the line. There's like 60 million platforms. Apparently there's this TikTok thing now that the Saints page made. I don't really know what this TikTok is. I might make one of those. I don't know. I might actually make a Patreon too. I've been thinking about it. And our PayPal, my PayPal is fieldguy316@gmail.com. Friends and family, if you want to donate, you don't have to. I believe Senor's is darkairwalk@yahoo.com, I think. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody wants to donate to his. You don't have to, but hey, it goes into the channel, buying cards and just making footage for making more awesome videos for the Saints Who Dat Nation. Because we will prevail. We will kick some ass today. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'll be back later on if my internet holds up, because my internet provider sucks. And they better not fuck up through the game like last week, because I will be on my telephone yelling at them, because it's right down the street and they're closed on Sundays. But I will be on the phone yelling at them. That's a guarantee. So I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all watching. Please like and share, comment, subscribe. All that good jazz. And if I don't see you on here later, I'll see y'all in the streams. hopefully pull y'all some in here. But yeah, if y'all have any comments, let me know. Anything I can do better, anything that you don't like. Just don't be too negative against me, please, because I don't, we ain't, the Who Dat Nation is not about negativity. It really is, it's really about awesomeness and, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up for now so I can listen to the pregame on the radio. I will be back after the game. Hopefully seeing y'all, hopefully tuning in and see some of y'all there. So, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Until later. Who dat? Go Saints!